Welcome back to Educator.com's AP Music Theory course. Today's lesson is on voice leading. So the objectives for this lesson, before we get into connecting triads together, we're going to learn the voice ranges, and then we're going to look at the different types of voice motion that can occur between two or more voices. And then we're going to learn a little bit about chord spacings. And then we're going to look at actually some common voice leading errors based on the things we've covered before that in this lesson. Okay, so let's start with looking at the voice ranges. So we're going to be working in a four-voice style, which means that we'll have a soprano voice and an alto voice and then a tenor voice and a bass voice. And so it's pretty straightforward. For the soprano voice, you basically want to keep it somewhere, in this range from C to G. And then the alto voice, good idea to stay between G and D. And then for the tenor voice, octave below the soprano, so C to G. And then for the bass voice, sometimes you see it here from E to C, but of course it could go a bit lower than that. And of course these ranges overlap with each other, but we don't want the voices themselves to overlap, and we'll look at that when we get to the errors section. This isn't something that has to be memorized, but it's a good idea to keep it in mind, and you don't want any, basically any extremes, like the soprano going way higher than its range or way lower.